Alright, so for today's review, we're going to be taking a look at my custom Rogers 3axle Lowboy on 50th scale. This model was modified by custom styrene, and as you can see, it has some wood that goes over the wheels. But to start off the review, I guess we'll just do an entire review of a Rogers trailer. So starting off the review, you have some nice Rogers decals right there, nice American flag decal right there. You do have your controls that control the gooseneck to detach it from the Lowboy itself. Model right there. And you got some nice decals right there. Some more warning decals and stuff right there. And as you can see, you do have hydraulic lines that would connect to your neck. They just plug into some holes on the side of the gooseneck. As you can see right there, there's some holes. You got to be careful because once you plug them in, you can sometimes forget that they are plugged in, so when you go to pop the head of the gooseneck off, you will actually end up popping these little hydraulic connectors off. So you got to be careful of that. But you do have some nice DOT striping all the way around the Lowboy. And these outriggers, they do come out. They're fairly loose, so they do like to come out, and you do get some outrigger boards and everything, but as you can see, the outriggers all pop out. Some like to pop out more than others. And like I said, you got some DOT striping. You got some, I'm not sure how well you can see this, but you do have some D-rings right there. So if you were to want to tie a load down or tie your piece of equipment down to the truck or to the Lowboy itself, you could. You got a nice decal right there. And then you got some painted warning, or not warning lights, it's a painted, it's like a running light. And I'm not sure how well you can see this, but there is a decal on the, one of the ramps that folds down, which we'll get to that later. Coming to the back of the model, you got some more decals right there. Very tiny and very hard to see. And then coming up to your wheels, these are the nice chrome wheels from WSI. One thing to note though, on the 3-axle version of the Lowboy, the wheels are bigger than on the 4-axle Lowboy. So that's one thing to take in consideration. And then you got some D-rings right here and right here. And this back axle right here is a drop axle, so you can have it posed up or down in the up or down position. I think mine's in the up position, or I'm not really sure. It's either an up or down, because it almost kind of looks like the back wheel is higher than the two wheels over here. So then coming to the back of the model, you got Rogers on the mud flaps, which is nice. You got your little bolts painted that would hold the mud flap onto the trailer. You can see some model suspension in there. The back one is what powers your drop axle right here. So you can see there's tiny screw heads on the little things that pop in and out. And then you do have some more DOT striping and all your lights painted on the back. And then this side's pretty much the same. And then you can see right here that there is wood that goes up onto the wheels. This is from, I believe it was a beam trailer that he was building. He had some extra wood left over. So I went out to his house, we put some wood that went over the wheels, and then some styrene so that your machine doesn't fall off, and then painted it gloss black to match the trailer black as well. And while we're on top, you can see all the nice hydraulics that are all modeled for your air lines, and everything for your wheels, brake lines, and then etc. On this side is the same. The gooseneck does pop off. Can be a little tricky though to pop off. You got to be very careful with it not to break the plastic that holds it on. But there it is, off the model. As you can see, there's a little tab right there that moves up and down. It's powered by some hydraulics on the neck itself, as you can see there right there. You got some more nice hydraulic detailing on everything. This just snaps into the Lowboy. But moving that out of the picture, you can see that your ramps, they do fold down on the Lowboy, which is nice. So you can have equipment being posed in a diorama being loaded or unloaded, which is nice. And then they do fold up fairly nicely, nice and stiff. You got to be careful with this guy right here. You don't want to damage your hydraulic lines. And then you just you snap your gooseneck back into place, like so. As you can see, it'll make a snapping noise. But overall, it's a nice model overall. Like I said, it comes in two different variations, 3-axle and the 4-axle. 4-axle in black, I believe, as of the filming of this video, is sold out. And another plus about getting the 3-axle unless you're looking for a 4-axle. This does come with this oversized load sign, and it just slots into place on the back. Just kind of sits in the place in the back, and it looks real nice. I like how the Lowboys come with the oversized load sign, especially if you have an oversized load sign for maybe your Kenworth or your Peterbilt or maybe your Mack. But overall, it's a nice model. These run for $114 for the 3 axles. I believe you can buy them separately in black, red, and white. And as the same, those are the same colors you can get in the 4-axle, but the 4-axle is it's like $5 more. It's about $119, not including shipping. But that's just about it for this review. So if you'd like to follow me on my social media, both links are in the description. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. This was a highly requested video. A lot of people on Instagram wanted to see more close-ups of the wood on the Lowboy, so I hope this video helped you guys out. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos to be uploaded.